Welcome guys, it's Loza2. We're looking at the new Crossheart Shoutmon support. Just the Shoutmon and the Omni Shoutmon today because nothing else has been revealed as of the 11th of the 8th. Or if you're American, the 8th of the 11th. What we're going to be looking at today is how good the new Shoutmon is in the deck and how good the new Omni Shoutmon is in the deck. They both have that same inheritable, which gives rush to any Crossheart. That makes these cards huge. The ratios today are going to be 4 of this Shoutmon and 2 of this Omni Shoutmon. We're going to be seeing if we like those ratios, whether we're going to change them moving forward as well. Anyone who's played Crossheart knows the feeling of not having your Shoutmon rush inheritable to make your fusions actually, be able to attack on your turn. So I think these cards are going to be sensational for the deck because they just give us more names that state Shoutmon and you have rush. So that's pretty damn cool. Shuffling the deck, we're drawing 5. Do we have the new Shoutmon? We do. Okay. We're cooking. We're hatching on Pikmons. We're digivolving for 0. And we're probably going to play down the Taiki for 3 here. Going to reveal top 4 and grab ourselves a Crossheart, hopefully. Alright, nice. So Dorillamon is going to go underneath. And we'll probably grab ourselves... Oh, we don't have Ballista yet. Might be worth grabbing just another Taiki at this point. And then we're going to bottom deck the rest. Our opponent will play out their turn and eventually give it back to us. We're just going to say they give us 1. We're going to draw for turn. We're going to promote. And this is where this Shoutmon is just so good. Because we swing in, we draw 1 from the Pikmons. So we're drawing 1. Now, ideally, this Shoutmon swings into security and dies because its effect on deletion is reveal top 3, play a Tamer with Cross, bottom deck the rest, and then save this Digimon. So, perfect world. This guy dies. We get his effect. Going to reveal top 3 and try to hit a Tamer. Well, unfortunately, we've whiffed here, but the good news is we already have a Tamer, so we're going to be able to save the Shoutmon underneath here. And we'll just bottom deck the rest of these. Now, yes, it is a bit sad that, the RNG won't always work out, but it just means the deck has a high roll as well. And it's good if you don't have a Tamer down already, it'll just help you get that Tamer down. Alright, hitting that shuffle. 5 cards. Oofed. So the weird hand like this, the best play, memory-wise, is to play Zenjuro Ballistamon, and it'll play for 2 because you'll tap Zenjuro. Because we're missing the rookie, though, it might be worth it to play the Akiri and Dorillamon down. If we're going second, this would be the better combo to wipe one of your opponent's rookies out or something. We're going to do this as if we're playing first, though. So we're going to play Zenjuro and play Ballista, and that'll play for 2 thanks to Zenjuro gaining us a memory. The opponent will have their turn, probably choking us to 1. Start our turn drawing a card. We don't find a rookie, we do find King mode, which is not ideal now. We're discussing whether we even need this card anymore with all the new Shoutmons, but yeah, we'll get to that a bit later. Now from here you can swing in Ballista and then play it again with Zenjuro. But ideally what we need to do is really find a rookie. So we're going to be able to tap both of these. So this comes down for at least 1 less because we gain 1 off Zenjuro and we'll draw 1 from Akiri. Great, that is going to get us the rookie. It is a little bit too late though because we've already passed turn, but if your opponent gave you more than 1 memory, you would be fine once again. We're going to lab all these hands as if we're choked to 1 every turn. I think that's just the best way to lab the deck. But, yeah, obviously things play out differently because in a real game, you won't be choked to 1 probably every turn. But, alright, next test hand. Whoa. A lot of fusions. This would be a mulligan hand. This would definitely be a mulligan hand, opening all fusions and no pieces. So we're going to mully that one. We're not going to play that one out. But this next one's playable, so we'll go with that. I think it's always good to get a Tamer down turn 1 in Cross, even though in this case we're missing the Dorillamon value. We're going to get a draw as well. Okay, that's pretty good. It's not the best turn 1, but, it does let us draw cards. When they pass back to us, we're going to find X5, and we actually have nearly all the pieces. If we swing in here, draw one off Pixmons. Okay, great, we can make a great X3 play. That was a pretty solid hand. I actually think that hand turned out as one of the better ones so far. Alright, one more hand. Yeah, it's not too shabby. We'd probably put the Starsmon on here and draw. Ooh. So I think playing the white Tamer early is always good, even though it feels bad to give your opponent 4. It's always going to get the maximum value if you play it on turn 1, so we're going to do that. And we'll just see what we get next turn too. It's always good to just have a little look. So, in theory, our opponent puts us to 1. We'll draw a card. Pharamon, cool. We're going to promote. Start a main phase. Taiki, Kiriha, Nene is going to activate. We're probably going to put Sparrowmon underneath. That's going to let us draw a card and gain a memory. Cool, we're going to swing in Starsmon and draw another card. Starsmon will probably die and get saved onto here. And then we can pick mons in the trash. Well, luckily we've drawn into a Curie, so we can either go Dorillamon here with a Curie and, you know, get rid of a body, draw a card, get some value, start generating some draws, or we can just hard play Shoutmon and search. Like, if your opponent had nothing on field, it might be better to do this. But, you know what, having double a Curie, it's probably always better to just do this, because it will cost 3. We'll get a draw. Okay, that's a pretty good draw, because that's another good rookie for the stack next turn. Yeah, this hand played out really nice, actually. I know I said one more, but, man, I'm really fiending to play some more cross, so... You know, we'll do one more, because we really want to draw that new Shoutmon as well. And we didn't draw it, but we did draw the Omni Shout, so we're going to flip that egg. Shoutmon, regular... Oh, man, my cards are all over the shelf. Draw a card for that. Unfortunately, the best play we have here is just hard playing the Tamer. Not really a lot else we can do, so we're just going to do that for 3. Pretty rough, but getting Tamers up in cross is pretty important. Because next turn, we're going to draw for turn, which, wow, that does not fix anything. We're going to promote, we're going to swing and draw 1. That does not help us at all either. We can at least save the Shoutmon under here, because the Shoutmon is pretty much everything right now. Now, it might have been better to Digivolve up into the Omni Shoutmon here, because we could neg 3k on something and then pop something 3k or less. That's probably going to be the better play here, since we do need to cycle some draws. So yeah, if we were to replay that turn, it might be better to promote the Shoutmon. Our opponent probably leaves us a 1, right? It's probably better we promote the Shoutmon and just Digivolve up for a cost of 3, I think it is. Sorry, 4 on a Shoutmon. 4 to evolve on a Shoutmon. That does give us the draw and the neg 3, so outing against Ukomon, like, this card's going to be really good, right? This card outs 2 Ukomons, basically, which is pretty damn good. Now, we don't get to draw because we evolved and didn't hard play, but, you know, sometimes that's just how it'll be. Alright, so from running a couple of test hands with this Shoutmon, I've come to realize the effective player Tame is not going to come up that often. Let's just do a run now with a full deck size. So we'd swing this in, and it dies. We're going to reveal top 3 and play Tamer. Okay, well, this time it did actually hit a Tamer, but, oh, you know what's crazy? Yeah, then this Tamer activates, and you get to play out a Ballista, for example. Damn, okay. Well, the Shoutmon, when it hits, is going to be quite crazy, but, you know, in saying that, it's also... It's also going to miss a lot of the time, as we've seen from testing. But that's okay. I think this Shoutmon is just absolutely sensational for the deck. I'm so happy we got this. I know we have more support coming, but this Shoutmon supports like the old style cross decks. And I'm guessing it's going to support the new style cross with the EX6 stuff. Mixed with the Hunter stuff. This Shoutmon supports all versions of cross, which is kind of crazy. So shoutouts to Bandai for that. They really know what a deck needs in terms of support. I've always said, along with my boy Costa, we've always said, if we get a new Shoutmon, it needs to have the same inheritable as the OG one. That's exactly what's happening here. So, shoutouts to Bandai for that. That's really cool. And Omni Shout having that inheritable as well is pretty cool as well. Anyway, that's all for today. Catches. I'll probably make a new video and me and Costa test more of the cross-hard support, or just if the rest of it gets leaked. So, yeah, anyways. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.